The aim of this experiment is to demonstrate the planar and three-dimensional printing of conductive microelectrodes via direct write assembly. Direct write assembly is a deposition technique which is composed of a computer-controlled three-axis translation stage, ink, nozzle, and air supply. In this printing method, highly concentrated inks are extruded through a fine cylindrical nozzle whose diameters range from 0.1 to 250 microns. Due to the viscoelastic ink characteristics, direct write assembly enables self-supporting spanning features. To date, a wide range of inks, including those composed of ceramic, organic, metal, polymer, and sol gel materials, have been developed for this printing approach.
The main advantage of this technique over existing methods such as inkjet printing is that direct write assembly of complex 3D structure is possible without using any lithography or template methods.
Although this method provides insight into conductive inks for electronic and optoelectronic applications, it can also be applied to other material systems that can be used for biomedical scaffolds and sensors.
Visualizing this procedure is critical because the ink rheology and printing expertise strongly influence the quality of the printed structures. Demonstrating this procedure is Bak-An, a postdoc, and Annalisa Russo, a PhD student from my laboratory.
Silver nanoparticle inks are prepared by first dissolving a blend of 5,000 and 50,000 molecular weight acrylic acid in a mixture of water and diethanolamine. The polymer acts as a capping agent to control the size of the silver nanoparticles. Next, inject an aqueous silver nitrate solution into the polymer solution. The mixture will become a transparent light yellow. Continue stirring for 24 hours at room temperature. After stirring, the solution develops a reddish-brown color. This is due to formation of 5 nanometer diameter silver nanoparticles, which can be confirmed using TEM. To further particle growth, sonicate the solution in a 65 degrees Celsius water bath for 2 hours. After sonication, transfer the solution to a 500 ml beaker to cool it to room temperature. Once cooled, titrate 300 ml of ethanol into the solution. Because ethanol is a poor solvent for the capping agents, the particles rapidly coagulate and precipitate. Now, decant the supernatant and collect the precipitate in a centrifuge tube. Centrifuge the precipitate at 9,000 rpm for 20 minutes. The result will be a highly concentrated silver nanoparticle ink with about 85% solids by weight. For further control over ink viscosity and elastic modulus, dilute the ink into a humectant solution such as ethylene glycol. Then, homogenize the solution at 2000 rpm for 3 minutes using a Thinky homogenization mixer. This dilution and homogenization process makes a uniform bluish to magenta ink. The TEM image shows silver nanoparticles obtained by this synthesis procedure. The particles have a mean diameter of 20 nanometers with a size distribution of 5 to 50 nanometers. Printed structures require post-annealing to enhance their conductivity. After annealing at 250 degrees Celsius for less than 30 minutes, the silver nanoparticles form conductive microelectrodes with an electrical resistivity approaching 10 to the minus 5 ohm centimeters. The microstructural evolution of the printed silver microelectrodes as a function of annealing temperature is measured by SEM. As the temperature increases from 150 degrees to 550 degrees Celsius, the microelectrodes undergo densification with a total volumetric shrinkage of about 30%. The ink rheology, which strongly depends on its solids loading, determines its printability. The ink viscosity increases with increasing solids loading. Because dilute inks with low viscosity result in a significant lateral spreading, concentrated inks with a solids loading ranging from 70 to 85 weight% are required for printing of planar and spanning ink filaments. The ink elastic modulus increases with increasing solids loading. In the linear viscoelastic region, the elastic modulus rises nearly 3 orders of magnitude as the solids loading increases 60 to 75 weight%. A minimum elastic modulus of 2000 pascals is required to produce self-supporting or spanning features. To begin direct write assembly, load the ink into a syringe barrel. After attaching a deposition nozzle, mount the ink-loaded syringe barrel to the 3-axis printing stage. Use a computer program to generate the design of interest, which could be a linear, planar, or complex 3-dimensional structure. Next, the nozzle height is adjusted with the aid of a telescope lens with a 10 times zoom. After applying pressure with an air-powered fluid dispensing system, deposit the ink onto the substrate at room temperature using a controlled printing speed and pressure. These variables depend on the ink rheology, nozzle diameter, and printing speed. A 5-micron nozzle can print conductive silver grids with a center-to-center line spacing of 100 microns on a silicon wafer substrate. Using a 30-micron nozzle and layer-by-layer printing can make a high aspect ratio cylindrical structure. Omnidirectional printing of silver microelectrodes between 2 glass substrates is possible using a 30-micron nozzle. The glass substrates are offset by 1 mm. Completely freestanding, vertically printed silver microspikes can be created using a 30-micron nozzle on a silicon wafer substrate. Direct writing of a spanning silver microelectrode using a 10-micron nozzle is also possible. The printed feature can span distances up to 1 cm with minimal drooping or buckling. Highly concentrated silver nanoparticle ink was printed as conductive features in planar and 3D motifs for electronic and optoelectronic applications. The printing resolution was between 2 and 30 microns. A minimum electrode width of about 2 microns and a thickness of 1.4 microns was obtained in a single pass using a 1-micron nozzle. A 5-micron nozzle patterned transparent conductive silver grids on a flexible polyimide film. The text underneath the grid remained clearly visible. These metallic grids may serve as high conductivity alternatives to transparent conductive oxide materials. Conformal printing of a 3D electrically small antenna was possible with a 100-micron metal nozzle. Meander line patterns were printed on the surface of a glass hemisphere. This approach may find several applications, including implantable and wearable antennas, electronics, and sensors. Applications of spanning silver microelectrodes in 3-dimensional photovoltaics and light-emitting diodes are also possible. A tenuous spherical silicon shell with a 2-micron thickness was wire bonded to an external circuit by omnidirectional printing. This method uses minimal contact pressure, which is highly advantageous for delicate devices. Also printed was a spanning interconnect for a silicon solar microcell array in which the silicon microribbon elements are separated by a 33-micron gap. Silver interconnects for a gallium arsenide-based LED array with 4x4 pixels were printed. The LED array emitted uniform red light under an applied bias of 6 volts from a single pixel. The ability to print spanning electrodes enabled multi-layer interconnection without the use of supporting or sacrificial layers. As a final demonstration, a complex 3D microperiodic silver lattice is printed by a 5-micron nozzle using layer-by-layer printing sequence.
Once mastered, this technique can be done in a couple of hours if performed properly. Using this procedure, we have demonstrated ink synthesis, printing of 1D to 3D structures, and applications that include printed electrodes for electronic and optoelectronic devices.
Ongoing work in our laboratory is now focused on extending this approach to biomedical applications. Using biocompatible inks, we are printing three-dimensional scaffolds and microvascular networks for tissue engineering and cell culture. After watching this video, we hope you have a better appreciation for our direct write assembly technique.
Okay, so let's talk about the future of electronics. Turns out it's being printed. What if you could just print a circuit on your clothes or almost any other surface?
Yeah, welcome to the world of printed electronics. It's paving the way for brand new devices.
And a key piece of this puzzle is a tech called direct write assembly. Let's dive in. Think of it like 3D printing, but for building super precise electronics layer by tiny layer. Now, this isn't your desk inkjet printer. The big difference is how the ink gets put down.
Instead of spraying little dots, it actually draws a solid, continuous line of ink.
Okay, so what does this look like in action? Let's break down the process.
You've basically got a robotic arm, some special ink, and a tiny camera to guide everything.
The process is pretty straightforward. You make the silver ink, load it up, and then print.
And because that printed line perfectly matches the nozzle, you get some incredible precision. I mean, we're talking features less than a micrometer wide. That is smaller than a red blood cell. So why does getting this small even matter? Well, it opens up a ton of possibilities. It means we can finally create electronics that can bend, stretch, and even bridge across gaps.
And this is already being used for things like tiny antennas, better solar cells, and flexible LEDs.
It's a huge shift from rigid circuit boards to tech that's way more adaptable and integrated.
So when our circuits get this flexible, well, it really makes you wonder what's going to be next.